Hello and welcome to the Collingwood Children's Farm. Although we've been closed during Melbourne's lockdowns, we've been really busy behind the scenes looking after the plants and the animals and working on some really exciting projects. So in this video, we'll show you what some of the things we've been up to are. We'll give you an update on what the animals have been up to and introduce you to some new arrivals.
A couple of years ago, the farm adopted a regenerative approach to agriculture. Regenerative agriculture is all about regenerating the land, which means to revive or to bring back to life. Here at the farm, we're learning how to support healthier soils, increase biodiversity, and to think about the farm as an ecosystem. Let's look at some examples of how we're practicing this regenerative approach. You might have noticed that we've been using electric fencing to keep our grazing animals in smaller sections of their paddocks. By grazing smaller sections at a time, the pasture is less likely to become overgrazed, therefore maintaining a better cover of plant life and better looking after the soil. It also means that after a section has been grazed, it can be properly rested, which is key to allowing the plants to grow back effectively. Well-managed pasture has heaps of benefits at the farm and beyond. Healthy pastures hold more water, which means they are more resilient to drought. This also protects the river from nutrient runoff, which is a type of pollution. When managed well, pastures can actually sequester carbon, which means to absorb carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and store it safely underground as carbon. Another big change at the farm is our new market garden. We've been converting the barn paddock from pasture into rows and rows of delicious seasonal vegetables.
So Sam, what happens to all this beautiful produce once it's ready to be harvested?
So we sell all of our produce at the monthly farmers market, and we also sell to the farm cafe. We are also donating food to people in need through an organisation called Moving Feast, and the majority of our food scraps get fed to the animals here on the farm, and anything else gets put through our compost.
And how else do you utilise the animals at the farm in the system?
Before we built these rows, these veggie rows, we planted a cover crop, which is really good for the soil. We then brought the goats and the sheep in to trample it down, eat it, and add their manure. We also use their poo and sawdust and straw bedding for our compost and as a mulch.
Another exciting project that we've been working on is down by the Birrarung, which is the river of mist and shadows to the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung, the traditional custodians of this land.
So what have you been planting down here by the river, Rachel?
So many things. We've got lots of grasses, flowering forbs, lilies, flowering shrubs. Behind us, right in the seasonal inundation zone where the river comes in floods, we've got sedges and rushes to support the riverbank. We've also just chosen about 70 different species to increase the biodiversity and help support the invertebrate population. Hopefully we get some blue-banded bees back. There's so many benefits. The project is a collaboration between the Narrap Rangers of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung Council. We've been talking about what the Birrarung means, and we can start to have that conversation with anyone who visits this garden. It's also a beautiful space to sit and calm down, and there's so much opportunity to propagate, collect seed, educate people and show examples of these plants that are endangered now.
There are lots of ways that you can support the farm by following us on social media or by coming down for a visit when you can to see the animals or to have a picnic along the river. You can also check out our website farm.org.au for more information about becoming a member, venue hire, school tours and holiday programs. Thanks for watching.